Good morning, buddy. Welcome to Freedom Friday. It's bright, it's light outside. It's actually 72 degrees. And that's not bad. But today was a fan day. And I'm happy and proud to show her. She's new, well, different from the one I had. Not because the other one was bad, but just because she's cute, as she should be. And she has two different strengths. She has a low and a high. So that was important for me, especially if I'm going to be sitting out here talking with you. I should be comfortable too. So I am. I have my fam. Of course, we're going to hear the in and out and movement of different parts of my life. Today is campus move in day. I have a project to go, not my blanket, because, yeah, we don't want anything to happen to that blanket. That is not going to happen today. So I have something that if it snags or if I lose it, which I've never done, never lost a project so far. But if something, I need something mindless. So when I am in those moments where we're in line waiting to move things in or whatever may happen where we need to be still for a minute, I can crochet and keep myself busy without becoming anxious and stressed. I liken move in day in some aspects to that of rush hour traffic. It's bumper to bumper. Everybody is trying to go where they want to go, and they don't care that you need to get where you want to go. You will wait. You will be okay. That being said, let's divert from the topic for a minute. Um, the high today in my area is going to be 92 degrees. So I'm going to be extra cautious, making sure, first of all, that we get that coffee in because coffee is bae, as so many young people like to say. Coffee is bae. Coffee is life, and I intend to live it. So there you go. But we have our water Stanley is already started. We have the first water, which is a coconut pina colada and pineapple mix. I'm looking forward to that. But I have extra to go packets so that I can flavor round two of water when I need that because I will probably completely dissipate that water out. No problem. Anyway, um, today in the YouTube streets while I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, I highly recommend you take a minute and run over to Manamana's channel. Now, you might not know her as Manamana. Instead, you may know her as Mama Wench. Mama Wench and Amber of JB's Crochet. I think it's JB's Crochet. She's always JB's to me. Actually, she's always Amber to me. And she's always wonderful. Nonetheless, they have a collaborative activity that they do on Fridays called Finish It or Focus on It Friday. And I think that's going to be pretty exciting. I do believe it is a live event. In fact, I know it's a live event. I think it is later this afternoon. So please hop over to Mama Wench's channel. It is linked in my description box, I believe. And check out that program. It is inspirational in the sense that they legit have looked at all of their whips, written them all down. They determined, okay, this is the project that I want to finish next week. Finish. I know you got some whips you want to finish. They also decide on what project they want to focus on. Maybe it's too big to finish in just a week, kind of like my blanket. So they focus on it. They make it a priority to get as much of it done as possible. And they give you they give you a lot to laugh about, but they give you ideas of how to get it done. Now, it is my understanding that Amber may not be there today, but I promise you, all by herself. Manamana, aka Marianne, is more than enough to keep you entertained and encouraged on how to get through your whips. Excuse me, I need my friend over here. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. That's delicious. As it is Friday, one of the things I wanted to make sure that I let you know this Saturday, because as you guys know, on Saturday and Sunday, you don't typically find me in the YouTube streets. And I'll explain about the exception to that for tomorrow in a moment. Primarily, you will see that I will post on my community tab. I usually try, excuse me, starting last week to make sure that if I'm aware of a deal or a sale, that I get that information out to you guys. But what I didn't do, and I'd like to do today as a part of my Freedom Friday, is to give you a little bug in your ear about different websites you can go to pick up free patterns. Yeah, free patterns. Exciting. As if you don't have enough whips. But you might see something that you have to do or would make an amazing gift for blah blah blah, and you need to get them something or you need to make them something. Better to make than give if you can. So, check out Love Crafts. They have literally thousands of free patterns. And mind you, the list I'm going to share with you today is not the complete index of list. I am not Google. I am Yes Miss Michelle. And I added the miss in because I'm feeling sassy. Anyway, um, there's also Lion Brand. Lion Brand has some great patterns. And oftentimes, especially with them and Your Inspirations, who has a sickeningly large catalog of free patterns. The two of them in particular, though, sometimes you can take the pattern that you find and put it into the YouTube search engine and find a complimentary tutorial on how to do it. So check them out. Hirschner's. Now, this was a surprise to me. Hirschner's also does crochet and knit patterns. And mind you, the places that I'm mentioning have both knit and crochet. I'm not sure about Tunisian. Again, that's not my wheelhouse. I don't know anything about it. But I will say that if that's what you're looking for, Google it. Google it. Um, Also check out Premier Yarns. Premier Yarns has patterns galore too. And finally, I'm going to mention Ravelry. Ravelry is not only where you can find some vintage patterns, you can find new and up to date patterns, you can find unusual patterns. What I love is a lot of times you can find patterns by the creators that are listed on Ravelry. Ravelry has a very interesting history and some good, some not so good. But that's neither here nor there. I think that's everything. Everything has a good and a not so good pathway. That's part of the process. You take the good, you take them both. And by the both, I mean the bad. You mix them up, and there you have the facts of life. If you're old enough, you know why I jumbled that to get away with saying what I wanted to say. And if you're not old enough, again, Google it. Um, as I said, normally you won't find me in the YouTube streets on the weekend. I'm usually behind a computer screen buying yarn or in the store buying yarn or crocheting or something. But this weekend, because of a very sweet lady whose name is Kim, I will be in the YouTube streets for a little while tomorrow morning. I am getting the opportunity to do my very first interview. Kim with Fortunate Creations, yes, I said it right this time, is featuring me tomorrow on her channel. And the exact time is 7:30 Central. I don't know what time it would be in your area because A, I don't know where you are. I'm sorry. I don't. I could tell you what time it will be based on my time. So you might want to look it up. If you need a good laugh, I promise you, she's hilarious. And I'll be as open and candid as I can be. I don't know what to expect as far as the line of questions or what the topic is going to be, but we banter well between the comments in her lives in the morning and the chatter that we have back and forth at other times. So I think it's going to be a good time had by all, both the two of us and the audience. So come on over and check us out. We're going to be a time. Um, Other than that, I'll see you in the community tab. You'll notice today, I can't promise you I'm going to crochet today in the video simply because I'm on a time crunch. As soon as I have the opportunity to put everything away for myself, I'm going to knock those seats down in the car and get the band started so we can get this thing on the road and get him going. Uh, I will be at my community tab tomorrow. My goal is to try to get as much information to you all about any potential sales happening as early as I can. I will make you no time promise because, again, the weekends are mine. I give you Monday through Friday, but I got to take some time for myself. It is how I recharge my batteries and make sure that I'm checking in with me. Because just like I tell you guys that I love you, I love you. Sit with that for a minute. Yes, I just stopped my whole conversation. You didn't hear me when I said it. It went, she's just saying that. No, I love you. I'm grateful that you're here, not just on my video. I am grateful that you are here in this world at this moment. If you need me, I'm here. Reach out. We can talk. It might need to be via messenger. Go ahead, head over to Facebook, look up Yes Michelle, one word, crochets, the next. I have a page. Leave me a message, and all you have to say is, I need my buddy. I'll reply. Forgive me if I can't get to you right away. You already know what my calendar looks like right now. But I will reply. In the interim, I want you to get some water. I want you to drink that water. I want you to eat. If all you can stomach today is a slice of bread, okay, okay. And for a few of you, please excuse me, but for a few of you who wonder why I stopped in the middle of whatever I'm doing to say that I love you and that I'm here for you and offer ways for you to access me if you need me, it's because we all know some people didn't wake up this morning, but a few people didn't wake up because they didn't want to. My heart can't deal with that. I can't deal with that. I wish I wish that anybody that needed somebody had somebody they could reach out to. So I make an effort to make you know that I'm available. I have a busy life just like everybody else, and I am grateful to be busy and to know that I'm going to be even busier. But I am never, ever too busy to not be your buddy. Whether I'm your crochet buddy or I'm just your, hey, I'm not okay buddy. I'm your buddy. I got you. Certain factions of the military talk about their six. If you can only count to four, count me as five. If you can only count to two, count me as three. If you can't count, you're not looking hard enough because I'm one. That was kind of a downer, and I'm sorry. But I'm serious about my sincere love for you. I guess it's the mom in me. Anyway, like I said, there may or may not be crochet behind this video simply because I do have a busy, busy morning and a busy day. I want to get this out to you as soon as possible. So I'm going to try to crochet a little bit. Again, it's going to be part of my go-to project because I can throw it back in the bag, pop it in the car under my seat, and get to moving. With that said, have some fun today. Drink your water, eat your food, party like a rock star. But most of all, please, please have some fun today. Do something good for yourself. Do something good for somebody else. If there's somebody you haven't heard from in a while, do me a favor. Check on them. They might need some attention. They might need a hello. If you know of a creator who is close to a milestone and you haven't pressed that subscribe button, it is greatly appreciated. Believe me, it is greatly appreciated. Juan reached his goal. He no longer has a 3.0. 30K is not the day. The man is 30 plus one. Yes, he has reached his 31, and we are thrilled for him. He is also very close to his anniversary. That sounds weird to me, but eventually I'll have my own. Yes, his first. And he's as excited about it as we are. So with that said, I had to look at my puppy. He's in a mood. Anyway, um, with the anniversary coming up, the celebrations are being planned, and that's very, very exciting. And hi, Jaxie. It's still weird, babe. I love you, but it's still weird. Um, Lala and Jan. First of all, Lala, I am so sorry to hear that you broke your tooth. And Jan, you got my email. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, all the love, have all the fun, do all the things, buy all the yarn. Oh, that's enabling. So I did it. Okay, you guys, have a great weekend. And I'll see you on Monday. Until then, bye bye.